Okay, Asian team, I'm going to do some back testing right in front of you and show you why sometimes, even though the market runs, I sometimes say, hey, let's just take your profits whenever you want to, or I'm taking my profits early. And that does mean sometimes I'm missing out on great opportunity because it could have ran just like on, right here, which is the 15th. The 15th was, Thursday going into Friday. So Thursday. So, we hopped in the trade. We did win. I sent you guys screenshots, right? So, looking at it from this standpoint, if you see it doing this, it goes in from here, runs up, and you make about a G stack on it or a grand. Okay, yeah, on your prop firm account, man, take the money. You don't know what's going to happen next. And lo and behold, or move your stop up, whatever you want to do, do what you want. And this one turned out to be a home run. So the entire time of the Asian session, the market went up in one direction. So, that could have made us even way more, for those who held it to my take profit level, that means target got hit and you should be happy, right? So good. Great. So that one was one. I could have held it longer. But again, the other thing is when you're dealing with certain prop firm accounts, they have a 20 or 30% consistency rate. So you don't want them to keep pushing out your withdrawal day, your withdrawal amount, because you keep making over the consistency number. And you can look at my video I posted on my super easy channel of my Sunday setup video. I went over that in detail towards the end of it, this past video. So now I'm back testing and going back. That was Thursday. This is Wednesday. And here's the problem. This is the same thing that can happen to you. Okay. So watch this. This one went straight up into a trend direction, right on up. A lot of opportunity missed, right? You say, man, well, Uncle P, we should have held. Okay. Well, hold on, because here's another one. This is Wednesday. Okay. The 14th. Look what happened. The market opens up. It heads down. Cool. We could have made some money on the way down. Get in, get out. We're done. Right. And then NQ, or if you're trading with the big boy, which is, this is MNQ, but if you trade it with NQ, a couple of candles is all you need to make yourself $1,000 on your prop firm account. So opens up, the market drops down. Okay, cool. Or if we took the buy trade, I don't remember which one it was, and I didn't keep those on. I deleted my thing, but I should have kept it so I can see what we sent out, because we did win. But here's the problem. See, it goes down, then it went back up, then a little bit down, a little bit up. Okay, now then it consolidates, then it shoots up, then it shoots all the way down. I think this is the day we bought and closed right here. Okay, we bought down here, closed up here when it did that huge spike, because we got in right about there. It consolidated going across, and then boom, it did this huge spike. This is where I say, hey man, I'm taking my money. And I did not know. Just imagine you're looking at these charts and this is what you see. You'd like, okay, we got in right about here. Market starts consolidating. We've been holding this thing for a long time. Then all of a sudden, boom, it shoots up. You make yourself $1,000. Pretty nice. Right? And you say, well, hey, man, we should hold it. Well, you hold it. Do what you want. That's why I don't tell you what to do with your account. I'm telling you when I'm getting out to make profit, because I just need to make a certain amount every single day. I don't have to hit home runs every day. And now let's move it forward, and look there. Red candle, here we come, and here's the problem, and boom. So by you being greedy and not getting out, look what happened. This thing dropped all the way down back to the opening low of the market. And then if I put my yellow box here, because I was just marking up this yellow box to remind me where to go look, but I can take that out, because I drew a box around the Asian session. So again, we got in right about here after the second buy candle. So that put us right there, consolidated, boom, it made $1,000 or $900. I sent screenshots to y'all. I said, I'm getting out, I'm done. But for those who say, man, you can hold longer, do what you want. Okay. Now I'm not controlling your account. You are. But look what happened. That thing came all the way and retested back the very opening low of the Asian session that day on Wednesday, and then bounced out of there. And I think all the market did this at the same time. So it was a news event, and then it bounced out of there, and then it came down. So it gave you roller coaster seasickness all the way. And then boom, towards the very end, which is right here. That's like 1 a.m, which I'm not up at that time. So you can see where the problem came in on that one. So that's the reason why I'm taking my profits sometimes. Okay, let's go and look at another one. So this is Tuesday. Okay, same thing. I think we sold on this one. So we waited and sold. and a couple of candles, and right there was all it took. Got us some good points from there, and we were done. And look at what happened. It comes down and bounces all the way back to the top of the range, then consolidates, then it drops back down. So you guys see, I'm just doing this so that you guys can visually see sometimes it's going to be a home run and sometimes it may not be. And so therefore the best thing to do is just take your money and run. So here's one where it turned out pretty. It dropped, came back up. And you can see sometimes why we won't win trades. And I backed it to this because I'm trying to see, okay, is there a perfect? And the truth is, because we're dealing with a market that has behavioral patterns like this, it can do this at any given time, especially if the next day is looking for news events, or 2 days ahead from now it's looking for news events. It can do any of these different things, man. So there's never going to be 100% win rate, but we try to, like last week, we did 10 trades. We won 8 of them. So that's 80% win rate last week. That's very, very good. And so, we're just trying to do the best we can. So this one, after it got done with this pullback, then you had a beautiful move to the bottom, which is great. Then it bounced right back up and consolidated for the rest of the season. So you can clearly see why I'm getting in and just, taking some profits. And, maybe if you got an extra position, you can let that thing run. The beautiful part about trading futures is that you don't need a big move to make money, because all you need, hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm recording this at 2:19 a.m. in the morning, and I should be asleep, which I'm about to sleep, and I thought I heard a noise. I got the alarm on, too. Got to make sure Nancy's safe. The point is that right here you can see that this would have been a nice bull run, but keep in mind it could have been the same situation where it ended up doing this to us, and we're up and down, up and down, up and down. So this is why I just take my profits, man, or I move my stop to break even. But typically after 3, 4 candles or 5 candles are moving in my direction, man, I'm just taking my money and running. I'm gone. I'm out of there. And again, with consistency rules, if you make, which is why I wasn't receiving withdrawals, because and I talked to one of them. They say, hey, man, we had the 20% consistency and you made $3,000 in a day. You weren't supposed to make no more than $1,500. Why did you make $3,000 in a day? So what they did was they moved my withdrawal amount up higher and said, hey, now you got to do an extra $6,000 in profit before. So I'm like, you know what? I learned my lesson. I'm not even trying to do all that home run hits if it's going to hurt me versus help me. Because if y'all just looking for a person who can hit first and second base hits, you're not looking for a home run hitter, that's fine. I'm using your money, so I can not like your rules, but it is your rules. Okay. So you want somebody who don't blow accounts, and you want somebody who can hit first and second bases on a consistent daily basis. That's fine. Okay. So it doesn't even pay me to try to do these big old full runs, especially if you're using prop firms. So this is the kind of moves they're looking for. Can you just do this once a day? A couple of candles. Just get a couple of candles worth a couple of $100 a day. If you can do that, you'll be funded. If you are a person who keeps blowing up accounts because you're looking for the home run, you're never going to make it. So that's why, man, okay, cool. I got it. All right. So I just want to show you guys this. Hopefully this helps.